men in America, I can finally stop hearing stupid questions like, can I touch your hair? Or even more annoying, girl, when you gonna do something with your hair? Most annoying of all, statements from black women about how they can't quit the creamy crack because they hair too nappy. That's like black men saying they don't date black women because they have too much attitude. We just weren't made to lay down. So, fuck what you heard, because I am my head. This disorganized, chaotic mess is me at my best. Twisted, pig pinned up on the left, braided platter all over my head. Even when I'm not hungry, my hair gets fed. Mayonnaise, honey, coconut oil, cinnamon and oat stretch from curl to curl, or should I say strand to strand? Because my hair be just as confused as the curious hands that flock to my fro like flies, oblivious to my rolling eyes, but most of the time I don't really care. I mean, even I can't stop touching my hair, especially since I tend to be a product junkie. Shea Moisture Organics, my hair is my personal lab monkey, and I'm rarely ever afraid to experiment. Whether with avocado guts or electric blue tint, you see, YouTube has become an educational source since December 2010. Before that, it was low fades and earrings bigger than big. Now it's afros that reach out for God, 3-strand twists and bantu knots. It's like my hair embodies versatility and the uncanny ability to display the definition of just chill. It has a mind of its own, so it does whatever it feels, and I just get to act in it. You see, I'm usually quite meek, but get me to talk about my hair, and I get passionate. So many reasons a woman of color should never be ashamed of her crown, so when they get to preaching about their naps, I can't help but frown. See, there ain't no such thing as good as bad hair, just hair that's misunderstood. We just need to rethink our definition of good, because too many women with a bone straight be wishing their hair stood proud like ours. Be wishing they could make afros that look like chocolate clouds. Now, I'm not bashing to relax. I'm just saying, if you really want to know the meaning of undisturbed, you need to come fuck with this real shit. This shock your face that how good it feels shit. This hop out of bed and fluff it out swag. Though I should go smelling like a fruit snack. It's the test of patience, but a bigger lesson in self-love. And just when you think you've had enough, it helps when you find a friend to pry your hands from the box of creamy crack. Understand the criticism and help you snap back. So despite my love for India, I just can't agree. Because my head says almost everything there is to say about me.